And now murder in Nassau County. We're learning more about a mother whose body was found behind a lounge near the Florida-Georgia border. The Camden County Sheriff's Office found Brandy Nannon's body yesterday. They tell us they believe she was killed over the weekend. 33-year-old Charles Casey is in the Camden County Jail, charged with her death. Channel 4's Ashley Mitchum talked with people who knew Nannon.
Pretty much Brandy was like that go-to person. She was always outside hanging out. She kind of always had a livelihood to her. She always wanted to talk to someone. She was very social, outgoing. She wasn't afraid to speak her mind either. She was very blunt, just straight up. She was very assertive with her kids. Her kids loved her.
This is 33-year-old Brandy Nannon. Her neighbor, Devon Wilson, tells us that she was a mother of 3 or 4 kids, and he's in shock over her murder.
She was very tough, yeah. She was definitely a fighter. She was always spunky. She was feisty, you know. She was kind of hot-headed, but not in a bad way. She was necessarily hot-headed, if that makes any sense.
Nannon's body was found in this wooded area off of US 17 in Nassau County, close to the Florida-Georgia border, behind Casey's Liquor and Lounge. The manager told me it was previously owned by the father of the man charged in her murder, 35-year-old Charles Casey, and that he himself even ran it for a short time. Deputies say law enforcement started investigating after learning some suspicious circumstances concerning Nannon. They found her car in St. Mary's, Georgia, and say it had evidence a crime took place there. That evidence in the car led investigators to Casey. And I have placed multiple calls into the Camden County Sheriff's Office asking them what the relationship was between the two, how she was murdered, because at this point they haven't told us whether it was a gunshot wound, a stabbing. All they said was that there was evidence that there was a crime in that vehicle, and obviously that she was murdered and found in the field. And we're also asking if there's any type of motive or clue why this happened. So we're asking questions from police. As soon as we get those answers, we're going to bring them to you. I'm live, Ashley Mitchell, Channel 4, the local station.
Ashley, does Charles Casey have any prior arrests or a troubled background?
He does, Mary. We found back in 2001 that he was arrested in Nassau County for a burglary, but that's all we could find in Florida. We did put in inquiries to some of the Georgia areas to see if he has a record there.
All right, Ashley Mitchell reporting to us live. Thank you, Ashley.